Alright, so that was just a warm-up poem. This poem is new, so I'm probably going to mess it up, so I had to give y'all the first one so y'all know, like, I really know what I'm doing, so if I mess up, please, just work with me. If I pull out my phone, don't judge me, okay? Sorry. I don't even have my phone, never mind. Got it. Alright, before I start, listen to my words. You ever been in a situation where you're faced with yourself? Like you thought you was this person, but something happened that forced you to look at yourself for who you really are? And it's like, dang, you got knocked off your high horse. So this is what this poem is. Listen to my words. Don't look at it in the surface area. This is a story of a girl too afraid to live the life she wanted, so she lived the life of the chosen. And oh, what a tangled web she weaved that even she could break free. And I unknowingly got caught up into a web that appeared beautiful, but a beautiful disaster. I tried to play the hero and save her from herself, better yet the self she didn't want to be, but I ended up needing saving. I got engulfed in her story and I admired her will to keep going, not just for herself, but her children. So I thought we would be the greatest love story I ever told. But now I know the greatest love story I'll tell is still unwritten, because the greatest love story I have will never have an ending. It's ongoing, happens daily. Every day I wake up and fall in love with myself, or at least try to. I have to try because there's a need for me to reverse the curses that have been spoken over me by those I have come across in my lifetime. Understand, I held on to their words as if it was my lifeline, and if I spoke, thought, or heard anything other than that, then I flatlined. They told me I'll never be good enough. I'm too messed up to ever have someone love me for me. They told me to be someone else, so I put on a disguise and I tried to hide the hypocrite in me. I told her to accept herself for what she really is, but that hasn't even happened for me yet. That hasn't even happened for me yet, and I made her fall for me. She fell for me because she believed I was who I said and showed her I was, but in reality, she fell for the person I desired to be, not for the person I am. And I too fell, but for the person I thought she wanted to be, not for the person she is. And I purposefully ignored the signs of similarities of a past relationship going bad, and I tried to suppress those insecurities that raged within, but they were more powerful than I, and began to creep to the surface. I lost sight of my purpose. I lost sight of my wants and needs. I lost sight of me. And then the little girl on the inside screamed and cried, wondering if she'd ever be free, and I lied. I told her it was only for a moment, but that moment never ended. And so for the time being, I begged, pleaded, bribed, and pleased anyone I could to be loved. Or at least I convinced myself it was their way of expressing their love for me. She liked me a lot. She said she couldn't understand how she could have females, strong emotions for a female, and I told her, let's live in the here and now and worry about that another time. But another time was always present. Here and now never existed, and so I waited. I waited so much. I wanted her to come to grips with her reality. I waited so much, I lost me trying to find her heart to steal it. And I'm not even a thief, nor am I a patient person, but for her I was. I waited so I could give her the world, even though I was going to lose everything. But the thing is, I was okay with that and was going to allow it to happen. Because I am a control freak. I like to control what's going on around me so I can control my emotions and my feelings. But when she stopped responding out of nowhere, I couldn't control my sorrow. And while my feelings she played with, I waited. But I wasn't sure what I was waiting for. Maybe an apology I never got. A hug I never received. Damn right, I'm angry, but somehow I always put others before me. And no matter how hurt I am, or no matter how pathetic I may sound, there's a part of me that will always be waiting. Whether it be for her or for the me I lost, better yet, the me I desire to be. I don't know. I just want to tell the greatest love story anyone has ever told. Yeah.